The club is full of ballers and they pockets full of gold. And now you fellas in your room with friends. Cause it's 11:30 and the club is jumping,
Thou shalt say no end.
Took it so long, I almost
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to Lady Canes Field. We welcome all of our alumni back to campus. We hope you have had a great morning, and we look forward to watch you cheer on the Lady Hurricanes here this afternoon, taking on the 13th ranked University of North Georgia Nighthawks. If you haven't had a chance to stop by the concession stand, there's more of a reason than just the good food and snacks to settle in for today's doubleheader, but you can also get yourself a copy of today's game program. It is free, it is full of information on both schools, stats and rosters, so you can follow the action all afternoon. Again, the programs are free. Grab one at the concession stand window located directly behind home plate. For those GSW softball alumni that have not made their way to the GSW dugout area, you see many on the field at this time. One last call to our GSW softball alumni to come on down to the field along the third baseline as we are soon to begin our opening ceremonies. We'll have the meeting at home plate with the umpires and our coaches, followed by the starting lineups, national anthem, and then a pregame ceremony. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you have friends or family that couldn't make the trip to Americus, let them know they can watch and follow the action wherever they may be. We are currently streaming live on the Peach Belt Conference Sports Network, pbcsportsnetwork.com, pbcsportsnetwork.com. You can also follow our simulcast on our YouTube channel. Be one of our almost 1,400 subscribers and get alerts for whenever we go live with one of our broadcasts at home, whatever the sport may be. You can find us on YouTube at GSW Athletics. GSW Athletics on YouTube. Again, that's GSW Athletics. Live stats are also available. Follow your favorite player or team. The links for those can be found through our website, gswcanes.com, gswcanes.com. If you're on a mobile device, there'll be a calendar in the top right corner. Click on it. It has all of today's events. Scroll to the appropriate game, click on the live stats, and you'll be following along. Again, live stats at gswcanes.com. That link is also available on the North Georgia softball schedule webpage.
I'm a big Sugarland fan, yeah, big. Sorry, couldn't control myself.
And a good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Oop, hot mic. Turned it down a little bit. You're looking live at Lady Canes Field here in Americus, Georgia. Peach Belt Conference softball action. A clash at the top of the Peach Belt Conference. 3-game set starts now. Well, in a moment anyway. The 13th ranked Nighthawks from the University of North Georgia in town to take on the Georgia Southwestern State University Hurricanes. We're getting ready for meeting at home plate for the coaches. University of North Georgia comes in with a record of 27-11 overall, 27-11, 10-2 in Peach Belt Conference play. The Hurricanes, 22-12 overall, GSW 7-2 in Peach Belt Conference action. These teams will play 3 games, a doubleheader this afternoon and a series finale tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So after the meeting at home plate, we'll have the introductions of the starters for both teams, and then we'll have a brief pregame ceremony here. It's Georgia Southwestern's baseball softball alumni weekend. We will recognize our alumni that are here, as well as take a moment to honor former Hurricane coach Eddie Ward, longtime coach of the Hurricanes. And they're closing in on a scholarship for the Eddie Ward Family Scholarship to be presented to a softball player each year. Just a hair shy of having that thing endowed. So somebody listening wants to step up. You can find more information on our website, gswcanes.com, and then go to the giving portion button at the top, and you'll see that Eddie Ward Family Scholarship. So we're going to take a moment now, and I'll be doing the announcing and kind of let you listen in at the same time as we get ready to introduce you to the starters for both schools. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to Lady Canes Field here on the campus of Georgia Southwestern State University. This afternoon's Peach Belt Conference doubleheader featuring the visiting Nighthawks from the University of North Georgia and your Georgia Southwestern State University Lady Hurricanes. At this time, we'd like to run down the starting lineups for both schools. First, let's introduce you to the visiting Nighthawks from North Georgia. Leading off will be the left fielder, number 6, Jolie Lester. Batting second, designated player, number 44, Olivia Sinkfield. Batting third, the right fielder, number 7, Madison Simmons. In the cleanup spot, the first baseman, number 23, Haley Cummings. Batting fifth, playing second base, number 26, Hannah Forehand. Batting sixth is the first baseman, number 15, Gracie Mixon. Batting seventh, center fielder, number 2, Mallory Parker. Batting eighth is the catcher, number 71, Georgia Blair. Batting ninth and playing shortstop, number 14, Madison Perry. Starting pitcher in game number 1 for the Nighthawks is number 31, Kristen Davis. Head coach of the visiting Nighthawks is Mike Davenport. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to introduce you to your GSW Lady Hurricanes. Leading off, your right fielder, number 22, Kimmy Singer. Batting second, left fielder, number 1, JC Johns. Batting third, the second baseman, number 19, top 50, Zoe Willis. In the cleanup spot, the first baseman, number 13, Izzy Marcotte. Batting fifth, playing third base, number 0, Caitlin Wood. Batting sixth is your catcher, number 28, Morgan Mullen. Batting seventh, designated player, number 25, Ashlyn Rogers. Batting eighth in center field, number 32, Haley Panette. And batting ninth, your shortstop, number 7, Lacey Rutledge. Towing the rubber in the circle for GSW in game number 1, number 14, Trinity Whitfield. The head coach of your Lady Hurricanes is Nikki Levering. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we would ask that you please rise. Face center field and join both schools here this afternoon as we honor America through the playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, today, draw your attention to the field, the infield. Today, we would like to recognize all GSW softball alumni in attendance, as well as former head coach Eddie Ward for his dedication to the GSW softball program. Coach Ward started his coaching career at GSW back in 2004 as a head coach, and he spent 13 seasons leading the Lady Hurricanes. Ward was instrumental in guiding the softball program from the NAIA to the NCAA Division II level as he sacrificed his time and money to ensure that this program thrived. We honor Coach Ward today, and we want to thank him for his service and his commitment to the GSW softball program. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm GSW round of applause for head coach Eddie Ward. And now Coach Ward's granddaughter, Gracie Usher, will throw out today's first pitch. Gracie, whenever you're ready. Had a lot of heat on that one, Gracie. Congratulations to Coach Ward and the Ward family. They're closing in on an endowed scholarship in Coach Ward's name. If you'd like to learn more information about it and get this thing endowed, please check out our website at gswcanes.com, gswcanes.com. There'll be a giving tab at the top of the page, and you can learn more about the Eddie Ward Family Scholarship. Once again, congratulations to Coach Ward. A thank you for all of your years of service, and we hope all of you and our alumni have an excellent afternoon. Oh, you're right. You're good. You're good. That was all right. We'll go back there.
So what is this camera? What is the main subject of this camera?
And fans, we're just going to step away from the mic for just a second. We're just underway from the start of this one. First pitch of our doubleheader. It's a big one today. Peach Belt Conference supremacy on the line this weekend. 3-game set between the Nighthawks and the Hurricanes. We'll be back with the play-by-play in just a moment. Leading things off this afternoon for the Nighthawks will be the left fielder number 6, Jolie Lester. Second designated player number 44, Olivia Seafield. So a fast start for the Nighthawks. I'm sorry, so we're getting our ducks in a row here for our broadcast stream. At the plate is the right fielder, number 7, Madison Simmons. 2 balls and a strike to Simmons, the home run from Sinkfield, the designated player. We'll get the count back now that we're set. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the batter. Two-run blast from Sinkfield, just over the fence and off the netting at the bottom of the scoreboard in left field. The Synovus sign. This one fouled off. Three-two pitch from Whitfield coming up. Off the end of that, fouled. Out of play. So a hard hit ball by Lester to second base. Bounced up and off of Zoe Willis and over into right field for the first hit of the game, followed by the two-run shot. This fouled in down the right field line and out of play. And then this one also fouled off. Ninth pitch of the at-bat coming up to Simmons. Pulled foul down the third baseline. Went the other way this time. 4 straight she's fouled off. Count remains full yet. Netting. Line drive. What a snag by Zoe Willis. Diving play at second base from Willis. And there's one out in the inning. Cleanup hitter at the plate. Takes a look at that one. In the cleanup spot is the first baseman, number 23, Haley Cummings. And we'll see what Whitfield can come up with here to try to. This one is hit into left field. Diving effort. And another diving catch by the Hurricanes. The defense getting it done. Holy cow, 2 great defensive plays in a row. Gets the second out of the inning. Let's see if we can get in there. No, let's see. Focus on the netting. Well, it's not your eyes. It's not your TV. Two balls, no strikes. Outside for ball 3. The batter is the second baseman, number 26, Hannah Forehand. And she'll draw the 4-pitch walk. So 2 outs now. At the plate, the third baseman, number 15, Gracie Mixon. Ball 2. So they're going to have a quick meeting in the circle as it's been 6 straight consecutive balls from Whitfield. Georgia Southwestern pitcher Trinity Whitfield, the freshman out of Mount Dora, Florida, Montverde Academy. Whitfield is making her 11th start of the spring. She has 21 appearances now. 63 2/3 innings, 59 hits, 30 earned runs, 28 walks, 56 strikeouts. Opponents were batting .239 against Whitfield before the day began. Ground ball. That one's going to be taken by Marcotte, who will step on the bag. Oop. That's all right. Hold on. We'll take a look at that. I got that one on replay again. Put into play. That'll be 3U for the batter, and Singer, Johns, and Willis coming up for the Hurricanes as they head to the dugout and grab the sticks, finding themselves in a 2-0 hole early. I'll play that last play for you again since we had the wrong camera on. No problem. That's the beauty of this thing. Oop. We can go back and take a look at it. So we'll actually get you a couple of replays here. This first one would be final out of the inning. Again, this is how it came from the home plate cam. Nice play by Marcotte to step on the bag and get the out. And now we've got one of those diving plays. J.C. Johns out in left field, making an amazing grab and robbing the Nighthawks of a hit. We'll slow this one down a little bit and let you look in the left corner of your screen. Coming in, J.C. Johns with the catch. And that'll get us to where we're at here. We head to the leading things off for the Lady Hurricanes, your right fielder number 22, Kimmy Singer. Is she swinging? Did she swing at that one? I was looking down. Look strike, okay. A ball and a strike to the batter. Chopped foul. Oop, we already saw that one. You saw North Georgia, 2 runs in the first. But what we need to get up there is this one. Slaps that one foul. Kimmy Singer, 337 batting average. Starting pitcher here. And she chops that one foul. Starting pitcher here in game number 1 for the Nighthawks is number 31. That's Kristen Davis. Oop.
Look at Kristen. Another foul ball from Singer. 4 in a row. She's went down the left field line. Just can't get one in play here. Take a couple of practice swings and get in the box. Try to keep the at-bat alive here against Davis. That one just off the mark to even the count up at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hurricanes are down 2-0. And the batter is number 22, Kimmy Singer. She's worked the count full. How about that? Deja vu all over again. Foul ball number 5, and they've all looked about the same. Right down the third base line. I think it's pretty safe to say Mixon will be hugging that line. This time she goes, trying to go actually to right field, but she couldn't get it up over the second baseman's head. Forehand makes the grab, and there's one away. Now batting the left fielder, number 1, J.C. Johns. Ball and a strike to J.C. Johns. Another left-handed hitter, another batter who likes to step up as the pitch is coming in. That one's in there, inside and tight for a ball, 2-1. Gives you a little bit of stats on Kristen Davis, the right-handed sophomore from Calhoun, Georgia, transferred from Kennesaw State. Chop through the left side. That'll be a base hit for John. She's going to go. It goes off the shortstop's glove and down. Oops. Down into left field. You don't need to see that. Nice hit. Now batting the second baseman, number 19, Zoe Willis. Called strike. Willis, sophomore out of Pine Mountain, Georgia. Harris County High School, batting .455 this season. Dangerous hitter, as Willis has 12 home runs this season. 18 extra base hits altogether, 6 doubles, the 12 home runs, accounting for that one in the dirt. Runner's going to go to third, throws not in time. She'll stay put at third base, however. On the wild pitch. So runner at third. The count is 3-1. And Willis will draw the walk. So they give Willis nothing. And that'll be walk number 16 of the season. Zoe's not the team leader in that category. It's actually Izzy Marcotte. However, Zoe has been out for various reasons and has played 9 less games than Marcotte, so hasn't had quite as many opportunities. Speaking of her, at the plate, first baseman, number 13, Izzy Marcotte. First pitch to Marcotte as we've got some cloud cover overhead now, kind of darkening our screen a little bit, but that's okay. We'll get some sun to pop in there over the course of the afternoon. I'm sure it'll kind of peek in, peek out. Runners on the corner. She tries to bunt. They'll throw down to second, stolen base for Zoe Willis. Marcotte did offer at the pitch, so that'll be a swinging strike there as I'm doing inputting this score as well to our live stats for those of you that are following along. 0-2 count to Marcotte. Upstairs, 1-2. Lady Hurricanes with a great opportunity here in the first to get a little something off of Davis, which has not been an easy task necessarily for opponents this season. 1-2 delivery outside, 2-2. Kristen Davis is making her 12th start of the season. She has 2 complete games, 2 shutouts. 60 2/3 innings, 64 hits, 36 earned runs, 38 walks, 57 strikeouts. And she fooled her on that off-speed pitch. So I don't know if you saw when you put in at the plate, third baseman, number 0, Caitlin Wood. Well, Wood's a pretty good batter as well, so can't give Wood a whole lot to work with. The junior out of Crawfordville, Florida, and North Florida Christian is right behind Willis, second on the team with a .405 batting average. Outside for a ball. So Davis, again, 60 2/3 innings. Opponents are batting .266 against Davis this spring. She does have a 4.15 earned run average. 2 balls, no strikes. Comes inside. We'll get the strike call on that one. Caitlin Wood digging in. Three and one. Good job to smother that one as it was down in the dirt. Quick word inside the circle. On deck for the Hurricanes. She's been red hot lately, the catcher, number 28, Morgan Mullen. Her numbers might drop off a little bit compared to those that Wood has put up. However, Mullen has been hitting the ball well as of late. 3 balls and a strike to Caitlin Wood. She fouls this one off, comes right at her. Wood, 405 batting average. She has started all 35 games. 10 doubles, 8 home runs. She's got some. This one lined. They'll throw over to first for the out. I guess it did go off the dirt. So the Hurricanes come up empty here in the first inning, leave 2 runners in scoring position. Due up for North Georgia in the second will be Parker, Blair, and Perry. 6, 7, and 8. Nope, I'm sorry. That's where we left off. 7, 8, and 9 in the Nighthawks batting order. Our highlight from last inning was the hit by J.C. Johns. We'll take a look at that real quick before we go to break. hard hit ball off the glove of diving effort by the shortstop. Can't quite get that backhanded stab. It allowed her to go over in second base. Split the gap between third and short and found her way to second base. But could get no farther than third that half inning, so we'll just leave it here. As we prepare to go to this, that's all right. We'll leave it there. Yep. Lady Hurricanes will meet with Whitfield in the circle. Leading off the second inning for North Georgia, center fielder number 2, Mallory Parker. Okay. So I never quite got to the very end of the stat line for Whitfield as she comes in. Whitfield, let's go down the line again one more time for you. 74 1/3 innings pitched. This is her 16th start of the spring. She has 5 complete games, 86 hits over the 74 1/3, 38 earned runs, 26 walks, 38 strikeouts. Opponents are batting .288 against Trinity. She has a 5-3 record and a 3.58 earned run average. Parker already heading down to first base on the walk, gets the call on the inside edge. I will say this, I was going to make a comment earlier that it looks like he is giving pitchers the inside corner, or at least the a fair shake. That meant whether it was in farther or not. This is hit high, hard, deep. Probably should have taken the walk. Parker makes us pay for the extra pitch and sends it into the bleachers in left center field for a home run. Did you hit that one? So it looks like the Hurricanes may be making a pitching change. In fact, here comes Holloway to the circle. And in fact, we will have a pitching change for Georgia Southwestern. The new pitcher will be number 2, Hannah Holloway. We'll let her take her warm-up tosses, and we'll be back in a moment here on the Peach Belt Conference Sports Network.
Attention fans, the defensive change for the Hurricanes, and now pitching number 2, Hannah Holloway.
Here is where we're from. Here made us who we are. Here is where we learn relationships are worth more than dollars can measure. It's a value that grows over time, strengthens under pressure, and thrives when serving others. We're Synovus, and we're here for our community because we live here too. Synovus, the bank of here.
So there's Hannah Holloway, the new pitcher. Her first pitch inside was called a strike. Popped up. Could be trouble. It did get over Zoe Willis's head from her knees. Oh, they made it interesting, but it's going to be a double. That was a heck of a throw from her knees halfway down the line in right field. The throw on a line, but not in time. A double for Blair. She has it. Yeah. Good call. So the shortstop, a 9-hitter. At the plate, shortstop number 14, Madison Perry. Able to foul that one off. Oh, 2 pitch coming. Takes a quick stab at it. Rutledge has to be there quickly. She does. Wow, what a play. Good speed to get over to first base. Had to make a bang-bang play. Blair goes down to third. Pitch to Lester, a ball. We're back to the top of the order now for North Georgia. Big cut, swing and a miss on that one. At the plate is left fielder Jolie Lester. A ball and a strike to the left fielder for the Nighthawks. Reaches out for that one, gets a piece of it, fouls it off. And the count is 1-2. As the sun comes back out here at Lady Canes Field. Swing and a miss. Close it up. So Holloway gets the strikeout, gets her chance to get out of this now with no further damage as there's 2 away and a runner at third base for Sink Field. First pitch, a ball. The batter is the designated player, Olivia Sinkfield. Sinkfield, see the runner at third for North Georgia as she gets ready for the pitch. 2 balls. Takes a good cut at that one, but fouls it off. Sinkfield. Batting .343 for North Georgia. As a team, the Nighthawks are bat .329. These are 2 of the top teams in the Peach Belt Conference. North Georgia in the top spot with Georgia Southwestern right behind at second at .317. Took a little something off of that one. A very nice pitch, a swing and a miss. .329 to .317, the comparison in team batting averages. So 2 of the better hitting, or top teams in the Peach Belt Conference, as I said. .343 for Sinkfield. 7 doubles, 5 home runs. And an inning-ending strikeout. Back-to-back Ks for Holloway. Gives the Hurricane bench a little juice, the home fans a little something to cheer about. And Mullen, Rogers, and Panett will be coming up for GSW when we go to the bottom of the second. We'll take a look at a couple of the strikeout pitches from Hannah Holloway. Actually, we'll just take a look. Actually, we'll look at this one from the home plate cam. From the field level cam, see as it comes in. Strike 3 pitch. Leading things off for Georgia Southwestern in the second inning is the catcher, number 28, Morgan Mullen. Lighten this up. It looks like this cloud cover is going to stick around a little bit, so we'll lighten the cameras up here just a little bit for you. .5. Been getting the inside corner, not that pitch, however. 2-1 to Morgan Mullen, the sophomore catcher out of Warwick, Maryland. Mullen's batting .315 this spring. She'll get a look at a 2-1 pitch. Hit hard, pulled foul. To play. Third base side, well down from the GSW dugout. And into the pitching bullpen for both teams that's outside the fence here at Lady Canes Field. Off speed, she waits for it, but hits a ground ball to the third baseman. Fielded cleanly, and Mixon makes the play over at third. The designated player, number 25, Ashlyn Rogers. Takes a look at strike one. Rogers, 222 batting average. She is making her 14th start of the season. Oh, there comes the sun upstairs for a ball. Good news is I can change this one pretty easy. A ball and a strike to Rogers. Davis rocks and delivers. Popped up foul, out of play behind the North Georgia dugout on the first base side. As you look around the Peach Belt Conference stat board, as Rogers digs in, Davis ready to pitch. Fouled off behind home plate. Peach Belt Conference statistics, Zoe Willis at 455, currently ranked second in the league in batting average, batting 405, and fifth highest in the conference is Caitlin Wood, and freshman Lacey Rutledge, the Hurricane shortstop, is at 389. She's seventh. Fly ball to center field. 2 up, 2 down for Georgia Southwestern in the second. Center fielder number 32, Haley Panett. Panett, 231 batting average. She does have 4 home runs, which puts her 4th on the team in that category. She's driven in 16. That's one thing both of these teams have. I mentioned the batting averages being close and 1 and 2s. The only spot where Georgia Southwestern flip-flops the 1 and the 2 rankings is in the home run category as a team. Georgia Southwestern has 33 home runs collectively this season. North Georgia had 29 coming in, but they've got 2. They've closed the gap already. They're only 2 behind at 31. Ground ball takes a hop and a bounce to the third baseman, who has it. And Mixon throws over to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning. A couple of ground balls to Mixon at third. Puts the Hurricanes back out on the field. 2 in the books, 3-0. The 13th ranked Nighthawks from North Georgia have the lead. Coming up for UNG when we return, it'll be Simmons, Cummings, and Forehand.
Zaxby's, there's nothing better than hand-breaded chicken, unless it's hand-breaded chicken with sauce. From sweet to savory, mild to wild, even that world-famous Zax sauce. Whatever you're craving, we've got the sauce at Zaxby's.
Visual on target. Target in sight. Convoy on route.
Sometimes the front lines are in our own backyard. It's okay. Make a difference in your community, serving part-time in the Army National Guard.
Half speed, it doesn't do it unless you actually tap on it. So we go to the third inning And Simmons, the batter for North Georgia, will take a ball. Leading off the third inning for North Georgia, right fielder Madison Simmons. Lays off the high stuff there. Maybe just a hair on the bright side. Two balls and a strike. She'll lay off that one, and it goes to 3-1. Simmons at an even 300. North Georgia has 8 of their everyday players, basically all of their everyday players, have a batting average of exactly 300 or more. Ground ball, Caitlin Wood. What a play from her knees. A web gem from Caitlin Wood. And we'll have a good look at that one, I believe, on the instant replay when we take a look at it later, because we've got that third baseline camera. That should be perfect to watch Wood dive in. One away in the inning. Man, the defense has come to play for Georgia Southwestern. Just unfortunately, the bats have been hot for North Georgia as well. But this thing could be looking a lot different if a couple of those diving stabs weren't made by the GSW defense. That one's upstairs for a ball. First baseman, Haley Cummings. Cummings leads the team with a .392 batting average of the players that have seen the most action. A couple of players with batting averages over 400 but haven't had nearly as many plate attempts, or at-bats rather. Fouls this one off to cut it to 2-2. Cummings is batting .392. She has 4 home runs. She's appeared in 36 games. This is only her 26th start of the season. Ground ball. Deep in the hole is Rutledge. The throw in time at first. Get her on the next one here. Forehand the batter. Second baseman, Hannah Forehand. Forehand, a .353 batting average. 36th start of the spring today. 4 doubles, 2 triples, 6 home runs, 29 runs driven in. She's walked 15 times and has been struck out only 6. It never will slow down for the GSW pitching staff today. A deep batting order for North Georgia. No coincidence, they come in ranked 13th in the country. So she draws the 2-out walk. And it'll get us to the third baseman. Now batting the third baseman, Gracie Mixon. Batters set. Pitchers checked. Pitch. Called strike. Thought about throwing down to first. Oops. A ball and a strike. North Georgia, 27-11 overall. They're 16-0 at home, but they are 6-8. Ground ball. Willis has it over to first, and that will do it. First scoreless inning of the game for North Georgia. It comes in the third. Holloway works through it. Coming up for GSW to be Rutledge, Singer, and Johns. Oh yeah, take a look at Yep. And then hit that little. Here's a look at that play at third base made by Caitlin Wood. From her knees, they got her at first. We got time. We'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be back.
Zaxby's chicken and delicious go hand in hand, as in hand-breaded, hand-seasoned, and handmade to order. There's only one place you can get chicken like that: Zaxby's.
I know belts and hoses, not X and O's. I do O2 sensors, but not defenses. Yeah, I make a right call to keep your car in the game. Don't even need a playbook, it's all in my brain. Fuel injectors, alternators, radiators too. It's who I am, it's what I do. Never know how. Never know how.
So we're back for the third inning. Lacey Rutledge took a ball well outside for the first pitch of the inning. Hurricanes trying to make their way through the batting order for the first time here this afternoon. Had a little offense going, but just can't seem to find a way to cross home plate. Runners on the bases, but leaving them there. Rutledge, a freshman from Monticello, Georgia, hits the ground ball to second base. Drops to her knees and makes the play. Forehand throws over to first. And there's one away. Back to the top of the order for Georgia's Southwestern. Now batting right fielder, Kimmy Singer. Singer had the forever at bat in her first time up to open up the game. 10+ pitches at bat as she was fouling off pitch after pitch. Ooh, inside on that one, 2-0. If you didn't see it, she basically was slapping all of them down the third base line, about 4 or 5 in a row. And then finally, when the one went into play, that of course then was hit to the right side, and the second baseman had to reach up and spear that one out of the air so it didn't drop into right field. Singer will let this one go by, and the count goes to 2-1. Bouncer to the third, throw quickly over to first base. And Mixon makes another play over at third base. A lot of 5-3 entries so far in this ball game. 2 away, 2 up, 2 down for J.C. Johns. She did double her first time up as she put one in the small window between third and short. Went off the shortstop's glove on a dive and in to foul territory. Good speed from Johns. She ended up at second. One ball, no strikes. Well, they called an illegal pitch. So it'll go down to 2 balls, no strikes for an illegal pitch call. Coach Davenport came out of the dugout, didn't come up far, just beyond the warning track gravel. It was the first base umpire who made the call, I believe. Slaps this one foul. Oh, sorry. I could actually let you do that. 1, 2, 3 is 1, 2, and 3. F1 of 2, 3. 2-1 pitch. Low for ball, 3-1. Will be good. 3 balls and a strike to J.C. Johns. Trying to get on base for the second straight time. This one across the plate. She'll watch it go through for a strike. Well, the count's run full now. 2 outs in the inning. Pretty good crowd on hand. I wonder, we could probably zoom in on the tailgate they got going on. A couple of tents outside the indoor training facility for our baseball and softball teams. Up the middle for a base hit. And J.C. Johns has her second hit of the ball game. That's not good. J.C. Johns over at first. Bounces and rolls that one over home plate for a ball. Zoe Willis. Just a few days ago was named to the NFCA, National Fast Pitch Coaches Association, top 50 list for this season. One of only 2 players in the Peach Belt Conference. Hannah Corbin, out of Columbus State, also on that top 50 list. Top 50 players at this point. at this point in the season were named to that list, and it's Zoe Willis, one of the top 50 in Division II, NCAA Division II. And she has been getting pitched that way here today, and smart. They've obviously trying to get her to go for something. The sophomore Zoe Willis, I mentioned her batting average at .455, has her ranked second in the Peach Belt this season. Off the end of the bat, foul. She could do damage at any time. She had a home run in game 2 as well as a double in that doubleheader sweep of Shorter the other day. I think her batting average came down 4 points. She went from .459 to .455. Johns over at first. The pitch to Willis. Nope. She has the patience to let it go by and draw the walk. So 2 walks for Zoe Willis today in game number 1. Now batting, your Hurricanes first baseman, Izzy Marcotte. Yep. Well, Marcotte's batting .313, as I mentioned. She's got 7 doubles, 1 triple, 5 home runs, 28 runs driven in. 19 walks to 12 strikeouts. Izzy has started every game so far this season. Marcotte, as you take a look at Willis over at first, the pitch home, called strike, dropped it in there for a strike. Upstairs for a ball. Off, opposite field, shot's gonna drop, get past the right fielder. 1 run is in. Here comes Willis. They thought about going to third, but she'll crawl her way back to second base. A 2-out double from Izzy Marcotte. Now batting your third baseman, Caitlin Wood. This one could be trouble down the right field line in fair territory. Wood's going to pull up, but that doesn't matter. Marcotte is in. Caitlin Wood sends one down the line, opposite field shot. This ball game is tied. That's going to draw a visit to the circle from head coach Mike Davenport. Oh, that's actually incorrect. It was just a base hit down the right. Now coming to the plate, your catcher, Morgan Mullen. So some great work at the plate from the Lady Hurricanes in this half inning. They have tied the ball game They've evened it up in the hits column and the runs column. Off speed, just has to wait and then slowly slaps at it, and Mixon will close it out. But the Hurricanes did the damage. 3 runs. Let's take a look here as we go 5-3 to close it out. 3 runs on 3 hits. There was a runner left, and we're tied up. We'll be back. Oh, actually, we'll take a look at a replay here in a moment. After 3 innings, we're all tied up at 3. Coming up for North Georgia in the 4th, it'll be Parker, Blair, and Perry. That's a look at the Caitlin Wood hit. Yes, it is. Well, Holloway will become the pitcher of record here as it stands. She came in, get GSW out of trouble in the 2nd. And now she'll... That's okay, you can hold tight for it a second. What we'll do is we'll throw this one out. Can't quite. That darn netting. It's hard to see, but they've got that darn netting. A couple of tents set up outside the hitting facility, which is located right there to your left, the brick building. The locker room area opened up. Ribbon cutting today. That was the big to-do. Ribbon cutting for the baseball team. That locker room, their locker room is actually right there at the front where you can kind of see past the word softball on the building out in center field. So that's where we're at, top of the 4th. Leading off the 4th for North Georgia, center fielder Mallory Parker. Line drive, base hit into left field. So Parker's aboard. Big swing and a miss. Runner goes down to second. That tag is there. The play in time. One out in the inning. Now the base is empty. Holloway off the end of the bat, popped up foul, out of play. Out in front, 0-2. Sorry. And a strikeout. Swinging K for Holloway. 2 outs in the inning. Shortstop, Madison Perry. check swing chopper, short hop. Yep. Yeah, I guess we'll go. It was going to be a tough play on the short hop, but you think error on that? Would you? I mean, are we in agreement? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know you said it wasn't working. Oops.
Yep.
Thought about it, decided not to go, and got the call. Ended up getting the call for the strike. Did Holloway on that one. Swing, they'll send another runner. Didn't matter, they got the swinging strikeout there. Holloway strikes out. 2 in the inning. No run, 1 hit, 1 error for the top of the 4th, North Georgia. 1 left on base. Home half of the 4th coming up. Do it for Georgia Southwestern. It'll be Rogers, Panett, and Rutledge. 7, 8, 9 in the GSW batting order. Oh, all right. Let's take a look at what you got here. Oh, this is the play at second. All right. That was a big out. You could tell a little juice from the sidelines when they got that one because it was a inning leadoff single. Ended up clearing the bases and no damage done by the Nighthawks in the 4th. We'll be back in a moment. Bottom half coming up. Fans, don't forget you can follow the Hurricanes and Lady Hurricanes all year long. Connect with us on social media, at least one platform. You see Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook right there in front of you. But, of course, the more the merrier. The accounts in gold on the page are Georgia Southwestern Athletic Department Twitter accounts. And then the ones in white are the softball team's own program accounts. So you can follow the softball team as well. Again, whether it's Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. Only thing we're missing on there is our YouTube channel, which is GSW Athletics. First pitch to Rogers in there for a strike. Leading off the home half of the 4th inning, the designated player, Ashlyn Rogers. Tried to frame that one, but that was well outside. In on the hands, she'll follow that one back, and the count goes to 1-2. Okay. Rogers is 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bounces that one over home plate. Rogers lets it go by, and it's 2-2. Davis has pitched now, starting the fourth. One strikeout, 2 walks. Both of those walks have been to Zoe Willis. 2-2 pitch. There's a strikeout for Davis. That's her second strikeout of the afternoon. Now batting center fielder, Haley Panett. A little bit upstairs perhaps for that one as they work the inside part of the plate, but a ball. Panett. Well, that one was, again, framed well by the catcher. She brought her glove back in. That was pretty far outside. But it's been that way for both teams. It's been very consistent. So you can't argue with that. As long as you're getting a fair call both sides, then you got to know where the strikes need to be. 2 balls and a strike to Panett. This one's lined into left center field. This could be extra bases. Panett on her horse, on her way to second base. And that's a double. At the plate, shortstop, Lacey Rutledge. Oops. This is trouble. They were shading her to left field. This one goes into right center field. They'll hold Panett at third. Oh, all right. So with 1 out, there's runners at the corners. That one dropped in. Again, they were playing, center fielder was playing Lacey to go to left field. And that was in just the right spot on the other side of the center field area. Back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the order. And right fielder, Kimmy Singer. Runners on the corners for GSW with 1 out in the inning. Infield creeping in. This one will go to the pitcher. She'll throw to first. Well, GSW stranded stranded runners on second and third in the first inning with 2 outs. Now batting the left fielder, JC Johns. Johns has 2 of the Hurricanes' 6 hits. She has Called strike. She has seen Davis well in her first 2 at-bats. Johns, the sophomore from Hihara, Georgia. Lowndes High School. 2-1. Swings at that one, and the count goes to 2-2. Runner at third is Panette. She doubled, but did not get sent around on that hit to right center field. Man, don't leave her over there. Popped up foul. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Big at bat here. Upstairs for a ball. Now first base is open. But after Johns, you're looking at Zoe Willis in the on-deck circle. But whatever it takes for JC to get on here, let's do it. Full count, low, ball 4. Bases are loaded for Zoe Willis, and they are going to talk it over. Now batting, second baseman, Zoe Willis. Does not get the call on that one. Pretty good pitch, dropped it in there. Off speed, but it tailed away. Perhaps a little low or outside. Hard to tell exactly from this angle where that one went. Oh. Gets the outside edge call on that fastball. Oops, that's not right. Well, it may take, and Zoe did have a double that went over the right fielder's head against Shorter. It may take something going opposite field here, as I'm sure they'll try to keep working that part of the plate. This one does not get the call, however. 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball to short, bobbled, time to recover, the throw. In time. We'll take a look at that one. It might be in the next pitch yet. Let's take a look at that inning-ending ground out. Hard to tell. You know what? I think we can even slow it down. Woo, there you go. Look at that play. Big defensive stand there as the bases were loaded. For Georgia Southwestern in the fourth, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, 3 runners were left on base. We head to the 5th inning. Due up for North Georgia, it'll be Sinkfield, Simmons, Cummings. Two, three, four in the batting order, leading off the 5th inning. Designated player, Olivia Sinkfield. Bouncing ball that'll go foul. Hits the turf and goes the other way.
You used to play softball? You do play softball? Oh. What position? Nice. Yeah. I'm Madeline, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Two balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball to Rutledge. Snap throw to first, 1 away. At the plate is the right fielder, Madison Simmons. Line drive, 1 hops to the left field. Johns hit hard to left, but a low line drive will end up making it a single base hit to left for Simmons. Getting through the middle of the batting order here, the cleanup hitter now up for the Nighthawks. First baseman Haley Cummings. Takes a strike. Both teams with 3 runs, both teams with 6 hits. Inside, almost got a piece of her knee, but not quite. Count evens up at 1-1. One offering. Pulled, ground ball to Willis. She'll just flip it over to Marcotte for the second out of the inning. Runner advances to second. Second baseman, Hannah Forehand. Foul ball for Forehand. That one called strike. Outside. So we've got Forehand. We could, unfortunately, my live stats just doesn't keep auto updating here. Try to get you the stats on how everybody's doing throughout the ball game. Inside for a ball, 2-2. And they'll ring her up. Strikeout to end the inning for Holloway. For North Georgia in the 5th inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. The 1 runner was left on base. Due up for the Hurricanes in the home half of the 5th inning, Marcotte, Wood, and Mullen. 4, 5, and 6 in the GSW batting order. Yeah, go ahead. What you got for me? Let's see. Oh, okay. Yep. I'd be interested in seeing the reaction at home on that one as she was heading to first, but I think our batter in the on-deck circle is going to be in front of that camera, so we won't be able to look at that one. Obviously, North Georgia thought that was ball 4. Georgia Southwestern gets the call. And we'll head to the 5th inning. Leading off the home half of the 5th inning, first baseman Izzy Marcotte. Oh, that's okay. Okay. The battery just died on the camera. Spare there. I'll fix that at the half inning. We go down to 2 cameras. 1 battery out. Marcotte takes a ball. I can't figure out why. But you have to click back over here or it won't do stuff if you're over there. Marcotte is 1 for 2. She's driven in 2 runs, struck out the other time, up 2 balls and a strike to Izzy here. Yep, that has been a strike all day. It is there right as well. Brushing by that top corner of the plate. Top right corner from our vantage point. Three balls, 2 strikes now. Counts run full. Not that it's as nearly the same issue as it becomes on the baseball diamond, but Davis has thrown a lot of pitches. She is up near 100 now. We'll get you an update here in a moment. Ball 4. Leadoff walk. 103 pitches so far for Davis in the ball game. 55 of them have been for strikes. Caitlin Wood delivered a hitter last time up. Drove in a run. Third baseman, Caitlin Wood. Drops that one in there for a strike. They took a look over at Marcotte at first, but she was waiting back on the bag. No throw down, but just a look in that direction. Off speed, Caitlin tried to wait for it. Could be 2 on. They won't get her at first, but they do get the force out and the lead runner at second base. So fielder's choice for Wood. Out 6-4 at second is Marcotte. And if you're in North Georgia, I'd probably take that. That's okay. Still runner on, but Wood is no longer in the batter's box. 1 away for this Hurricane catcher, Morgan Mullen. At the plate is the catcher, Morgan Mullen. Mullen takes first pitch strike. This one flied to left field on the run, making the catch. Excellent play. Lester on the run as reaches out as far as she can right before the warning track and makes the grab in left field. Boy, that's big because that would have got overhead to the wall. Wood at least would have ended up at third, maybe home. Designated player, Ashlyn Rogers. I keep taking that up. Can't bring that one back in. All right, well, we're going to go to my phone then if we have to get these stats for you. One hopper to the second baseman. Forehand has it on to first, and the Hurricanes are retired. in the 5th. For Georgia Southwestern in the 5th inning, no runs, no hits, no errors. The runner was left on base. We head to the 6th inning of Game 1 of our afternoon Peach Belt Conference doubleheader. Due up for North Georgia, it'll be Mixon, Parker, and Blair. 6, 7, and 8 in the UNG batting order. Yeah, go ahead. Yep.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
You know, but again, it's, you know, now we're right into it, ready to start up the 6th inning, and the third baseman will be up for North Georgia. Leading off the 6th inning for North Georgia, the third baseman, Gracie Mixon. Mixon is 0 for 2 in the ball game. Takes a look at that one. 6, 7, and 8 coming up for North Georgia here in the 6th. Hannah Holloway's 4 innings in the books already. In relief, this one a little outside. 5 strikeouts, 1 walk for Hannah. She has done a tremendous job coming out of the bullpen. In relief of today's starter, Game 1 starter, Trinity Whitfield. Hurricanes have 4 pitchers they'll go to. This one upstairs, ball 3. Whitfield, Holloway, reigning Peach Belt Conference Freshman of the Week, Reagan Lee. And Zoe Willis also in the rotation. Fouls this one off. Zoe had her first pitching outing, in 2 weeks when she pitched this past weekend in Game 3 at USC Aiken, the deciding game of that series, and she allowed only 1 run in a complete game effort. So it was good to have Zoe back in the zone on a pitching standpoint. This one will be flicked into right field for a base hit as it rolls to Kimmy Singer. And Mixon has her first hit of the afternoon. Now batting center fielder Mallory Parker. Parker, red hot, 2 for 2, drove in a run. Oops. Two-oh. North Georgia 1 for 9 with runners on base right now in the ball game. 111 batting average. Popped up. Will there be somebody to catch it? Yes, Panette. The center fielder makes it on the run. One away. Catcher, Georgia Blair. Swings hard at that first pitch, but into the dirt it goes and foul. North Georgia's put the leadoff runner on 4 of the 6 innings so far, but now 1 for 10 with a runner on base. Georgia Blair 1 for 2. She has a strikeout as well. That one drifts outside for a ball. Big cut, swing and a miss on that one. Mixon over at first. Oh, off the end of the bat. That one was near our other third base Cam. A little bit higher and a little bit several feet in onto the netting, but still in the general direction that the camera that needs the battery replacement. So we couldn't even see it zip in that direction on a replay. A ball and 2 strikes to Blair. What's Hannah going to do with this one? In on the hands. Ground ball smothered by Willis. Only play is first. And it'll be a ground out for Blair. Mixon goes down to second base. But that will move us. Nope, actually the 9 hitter's up now. Lots of traffic. That's a couple of hits there recently where good concentration on Willis's part as either the ball or the runner or both were kind of coming through her line of sight all at the same time. She's kind of looked through the runner to still keep an eye on where the ball's going and all that, and she's made 2 good plays. Even though this last ball wasn't hit particularly hard, but she still had a runner in front of her and the ball kind of tangled in near her feet as it came through. First pitch to Perry is a ball. The number 9 hitter is the shortstop. Oh for 2 in the ball game. Ground ball. Oh, Hannah makes the spearing stab. Underhands it. Has to toss it pretty hard to get Perry at first, but she does it. And that'll close it out in the 6th. We'll be back in a moment. For North Georgia in the 6th inning, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, a runner left on base. We head to the home half of the 6th inning. Due up for the Hurricanes, Panette, Rutledge, Singer, 8, 9, and 1 in the GSW batting order. Fans, don't forget you can follow along and stay in touch with the Hurricanes all year long. In season, out of season, it doesn't matter. Follow us on social media. Lots of platforms, lots of options to choose from. The GSW Athletic Department has accounts on Twitter and YouTube, where we're simulcasting today's broadcast at GSW Athletics. Find us on Twitter and YouTube at GSW Athletics. If you're into Facebook or Instagram, it's a little bit different. It's GSW Hurricanes. All together, all one word. A quick search for GSW Hurricanes will get you to us on Facebook and Instagram. The GSW softball team also has their own pages on social media and their own accounts, rather. And you can find the Lady Hurricanes on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Just do a quick look for GSW softball. Leading off the home half of the 6th inning, center fielder Haley Panett. Pitching change for North Georgia, I believe. Or is it center fielder? It is a new center fielder. I'll have to go see who that is out there. And we'll add that later. But it looks like the signal was that it's not a new pitcher, but rather a change in the outfield. Looks like something 44. Also, Sink Field goes from being the DP to center field. Called strike. Panett goes up for that one and reaches for it. You know, as a hitter, it's got to be rough because you know the outer edge and maybe slightly beyond has been a strike all day, both teams. But just knowing you have to protect that outside, because how far will it go? This one is popped up, fly ball to right field. Couple steps in, easy play for Simmons out and right. Was she swinging on that one, or was that a... I was looking down. Was she swinging? Just watch that one go by. All right. That one is down low for a ball. Some cloud cover here as we'll lighten things up a little bit. Called strike. The batter is the shortstop, Lacey Rutledge. Oof, pulled that one foul. Michaela Barlow over at first base, assistant coach, lifting her right leg up, and it went right underneath it and into right field corner. Ground ball has to move to her right, but has it and makes the bang bang play. Forehand to Cummings for the putout. Back to the top of the order, but there's 2 outs for Georgia Southwestern. Now batting right fielder Kimmy Singer. Singer is 0 for 3. Looking for her first hit. Kristen Davis now 121 pitches. 2 strikeouts, 4 walks. Oops. Slapped in the gap between third and short for a base hit. And there you go. Kimmy's got her first hit of the afternoon. Now batting left fielder, J.C. Johns. Yep, you're doing good. On a strike, or no, excuse me, 0-1 the count. High bouncing ball, gonna have to hurry. They got her at first base to close out the inning. So Mixon makes the play, as she has all afternoon. Done a good job over at third base for the Nighthawks. For GSW in the 6th inning, no runs, a hit. There were no errors, and the 1 runner was left on base. We head to the 7th. Coming for North Georgia, it'll be.
They say college is the best time of your life. But what about what comes next? At Georgia Southwestern State University, you're not just here for the clubs, or the campus, or the dining hall. You're here for small class sizes, affordable programs, and real-world experience. When you come to GSW, you're not just here for college. You're here for your tomorrow. Georgia Southwestern State University. Take tomorrow by storm. Start your journey at gsw.edu.
What's that? Ran away? No. I got to get back up there so I can announce. I've hide up in the press box through the announcing. But I got to change out a dead battery. Now I'll go back. I'll see you guys over there.
There, we've got that camera back. And a big strikeout from Holloway. As I catch my breath here.
Center fielder, Olivia Sinkfield.
So Sinkfield, who was the designated player up until last half inning, moves out to center. First pitch to Caitlin Wood. Out of curiosity, capture that batter was probably standing in the way, but on deck batter. But A nice play, maybe on film for Caitlin Wood as it bounces up to her. 5-3 put out. Right fielder, Madison Simmons. Two away in the 7th. Well, I'll tell you what, the 7th inning is going to play out where both teams are up near the top of the order. Both teams got one crack at it with some of their best hitters. And we'll see what happens as North Georgia has been calmed by Holloway, at least so far this inning. But still only 2 outs. Chance for, let's see what Simmons has done for the day. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss there. Holloway got a chance. 3 runs and 7 hits apiece for both teams. Very evenly matched game here in the opener of this series. Obviously setting the tone for the rest of the weekend. The 1-2 offering. A little too far outside. Won't bite at it. And the count evens up at 2-2. Holloway has pitched 87, thrown 87 pitches. 6 strikeouts to 1 walk so far for Hannah, as she has accumulated 5 2/3 innings. Inside the circle. That was hit hard and far, but thankfully foul. That would have been a home run, but it was pulled foul. Tried to go inside, and Simmons was all over that one. Virtually no wind, just the lightest little breeze. The flags are hardly moving in center field. Wood has it, throws it to first on the short hop, and that will do it for the Nighthawks in the 7th. For North Georgia in the 7th inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Due up for the Hurricanes, Willis, Marcotte, and Wood. 3, 4, and 5 in the GSW batting order. Off the short hop. That looked like that was going to be trouble the way it was bouncing, and just well played to judge it on the short hop and smother it. It didn't bounce away from her. It stayed in the glove, and a big defensive play. Both teams, third basemen, have had tremendous defensive efforts today, and that's why we're at where we're at. But the Hurricanes got a chance. In regulation, last ups, and the heart of your order coming up. Leading off the 7th inning. Home half of the 7th for your Hurricanes, second baseman Zoe Willis. Ooh, she was amped up too. She wanted it, but lays off that pitch and takes a ball. It'll be interesting. Willis has been walked twice today. She came up with the bases loaded. There was nowhere to put her, and she hit a hard ground ball to the second baseman who made the play. Or excuse me, it was actually, is it second? Or was it short? There was a bobble, but the play was plenty of time to still make a good play and get her. It was close. Close play at first base. 2 balls, no strikes. In on the hands. Willis is up there swinging. She does not. She is going to take an opportunity. That one was in tight on her hands, and she pulled it foul. 2 balls and a strike. GSW has only put the leadoff runner aboard 1 inning today. 2-1 pitch. Swings at that one. And it goes to 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Man, I'm glad he didn't give her that one. Now the catcher, I give her credit. She does a great job of framing those pitches, but she couldn't even pull that one back in. That would have been a shame. That ball well outside. Of course, the North Georgia folks in attendance, and there are plenty of them making noise, wanted the strikeout. 3-2 pitch, line drive up the middle. Base hit for Zoe Willis, the Lady Hurricanes, with their leadoff runner aboard here in the 7th. Oop, wrong one. Willis gets a good slap from her head coach, or assistant coach at first base. At the plate, first baseman Izzy Marcotte. They talk strategy down at first base. That one misses. One ball, one strike. Ooh, 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 ooh. Fooled everybody. And that one just softly fell across and right down the middle over the plate. Obviously not the pitch Marcotte was expecting. This one she does wait and flicks at it. At least to keep the at-bat alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Marcotte. Marcotte is 1 for 2. She's driven in 2 this afternoon. The one time she was out, she struck out. He did not get the call there on the check swing. So it'll go 2 balls, 2 strikes. They appeal. Both 2 of the base umpires both signaled no swing, almost in unison. I think, he's looking down first base line, but the second base umpire, I believe, was doing the same gesture. In on the hands, get down. Ooh, good diving effort by the third baseman, but comes up a little bit short to foul that one off. Well, it's not quite the same scenario, but North Georgia hit a home run after a ball was not called it is the exact same pitch after. Thought it was ball 4, was not. Next pitch to her, she knocks it over the left center field wall. Maybe I thought Marcotte could kind of ring in something similar, get the benefit of the check swing and come up with a big hit. We'll see. She will get a payoff pitch here. To short, to first, double play. Just enough pace on that hit back to the circle for them to turn 2. It almost looked like the pitcher was going to go straight to first base, but their teammates, very vocal, said, let's go turn 2, and they did. So in play it goes. Marcotte grounds into the 1-6-3 double play. Third baseman, Caitlin Wood. That same pitch Marcotte watched drop in there, so she has brought the off-speed pitch in. Once again at the plate, third baseman, Nope, in on the hands. Popped up in the infield. We're going to extra bases. This we are. Or extra innings, rather. Popped up to the shortstop. 1, 2, 3. Well, not 1, 2, 3 inning, but faced the minimum. 3 batters in the inning, 3 outs ended the end result. For Georgia Southwestern in the 7th, no runs, a hit. There were no errors, and nobody was left on base. We head to extra innings. Do it for North Georgia. We go to the 8th. Leading off the 8th inning for North Georgia, first baseman Haley Cummings. I was expecting the international tiebreaker runner at second thing going on here, but that is not happening at this half inning. That's good. I don't have to rush to find that cheat sheet for inputting those plays for our live stats, so we keep everybody in tune with what's happening. A ball and a strike from Holloway. Now she's creeping up towards 100 pitches. She has at 92 pitches thrown so far in relief. 6 strikeouts, 1 walk, 6 innings in the books already. Cummings is 0 for 3 here in the opener. Two balls, 2 strikes. Popped up, high fly ball, back on the warning track. It's gone. It was more than popped up. It was sent out. Just beyond the reach of Singer in right field. North Georgia takes the lead. With that home run. And now we'll go second baseman Hannah forehand. And that one put right into play as a base hit, first pitch. And they're going to have a meeting inside the circle here with Holloway starting to get dinged up a little bit. She was pitching phenomenal, but we've gotten to her a little bit here in the 8th. Settle her back down after the home run, perhaps. third baseman Gracie Mixon. Mixon is 1 for 3. Yeah, pretty good bunt. Going to be trouble. Marcotte does a good job because that was a good bunt and a tough play. Defensively, a nice stop there by the Hurricanes. Runner, of course, goes down. It'll be a 3-4. Sacrifice bunt executed. All right. I can't see under her hair here. Oh, 77. Pinch hitting for North Georgia's number 77, Marley Holmes. Holmes 188 batting average, 32 at-bats this season. She has 6 hits. She has driven in 5 runs. This is the 22nd game she's appeared in for North Georgia. 10 starts to her credit. 4 walks, 9 strikeouts. Oh, can she still get there to toss it? Yes. Off her bat. Now they're going to run the runner. They get the runner down. She got back around the tag. A good job on the bases. So put in play. It ended up just being a 1-3. It got scary as it went off of Hannah's glove, but she was able to recover. Runner goes to third, and there's 2 outs. They did not catch us napping to send that extra run in. Pinch hitting for North Georgia is number 3, Grayson Perry. So 2 away in the inning. Perry's batting .231. She has played now in 13 games this season. She has 1 start to her credit, 13 at-bats, 3 hits. But of those 3 hits, she has a triple and a home run. Perry is a freshman from Monroe, Georgia, Walnut Grove High School. Marley Holmes, the batter that just got out as a pinch hitter, she's a sophomore from McDonough, Georgia. So 2 balls and a strike to Perry. Look down at third. Yeah, she'll get that one. Called strike on the inside edge. This one pulled foul. Even with the bag. Caitlin Wood makes the stop. Keep it from rolling back into towards the tarp along the left field foul line. This one fouled off in the other direction, up over the North Georgia dugout on the first base side. foul ball. Man, I'll tell you what, with some of these at-bats and the good hitters that both teams have here and how evenly played this first game was, it's just been a grind in a good way. But to think that there's another game to follow yet this afternoon, this is taxing on us watching. I can only imagine what the ladies are going through down on the field. 2 balls, 2 strikes. No call there. That one does not get enough of the inside edge, and the count will go full to the pinch hitter. Grayson Perry, Hannah Holloway dueling it out, swing and a miss. Holloway gets the final say in that one. For Holloway, strikeout number 7 in today's action. But the Hurricanes got to answer the bell right here for North Georgia in the 8th inning. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. There was a runner left on base. We head to the home half of the 8th inning. Coming to the plate for Georgia Southwestern, it'll be Mullen, Rogers, Panett. 6, 7, and 8 in the GSW batting order. Hey, Blue! Hey, Blue! Up! I would assume everybody's just re-entering. I think that was the sign we got. So let's go back. So 7 should be. Oh, that's right. It's still mixing. 15. This would be Parker. Leading off the 8th inning for the Lady Hurricanes, the catcher, Morgan Mullen. So Mullen quickly in the hole, 0-2 here. To start off that one upstairs. Mullen is 0 for 3. Kristen Davis, again, not quite the same. I know they don't have to watch pitch counts at all. Swing and a miss. She's still bringing it, as she just gets her only her third strikeout of the afternoon, but Mullen goes down swinging. 146 pitches from Kristen Davis. Designated player, Ashlyn Rogers. Rogers is 0 for 3. She struck out once this afternoon. So one of Davis's 3 strikeouts. Rogers does have the ability to tie this thing up, however. She does have a home run in this one. Not going to get over the second baseman's head, however. Just on the grass, maybe edge of the dirt. And the Hurricanes are down to their last out. Again, another potential home run threat. However, center fielder Haley Panett. Panett. Well, I tell you what, Davis has been coming right after them. She's gotten in front of every batter this inning with a first pitch strike taken by the Hurricanes. Panett has 4 home runs this season. So definitely power ability here to take it deep and tie it up. Panett, 231 batting average coming into play today. That one just a little bit outside. She's 1 for 3. Panett, I believe, it was a double when she roped one her last. This one hard hit under the shortstop's glove and into left center field. An error on the shortstop. Just came up a little bit too quickly and the ball stayed right on the turf. It's been bouncing all day long, but this one scooted right along the top of the clay and into left field. Gives the Hurricanes hope. Shortstop, Lacey Rutledge. Another first pitch strike taken by the Hurricanes. Rutledge is 1 for 3 here in our opener. She has been batting well as of late. A 389 batting average. She hit almost 500 for the month and earned herself a co-player of the month award, performer of the month for the athletics department for the month of March. The off-speed stuff has had the Lady Hurricanes standing still this half inning, though, as Davis has mixed up her pitches very well. 1 ball, 2 strikes. GSW seems to be off balance, perhaps a little bit of the nerves, knowing that they've taken number 13 to this point in the ball game. Had a chance to win it in their home half of the 7th in regulation, but couldn't do it. Two ground ball. This time the shortstop has it. She'll step on the bag and end the ball game. For Georgia Southwestern in the 8th inning, no runs, no hits. 1 North Georgia error, and the 1 runner was left on base. That'll do it for our series opener. It goes extra innings, but the Nighthawks, the 13th ranked University of North Georgia Nighthawks, get the win 4-3 over GSW. We'll take about 20-25 minutes to reset the field and get ready for game number 2. We did want to make a quick announcement for you. This is a perfect time for you to head over for our alumni and guests and 360 members. Be sure you visit the tents out in the parking lot. You can see them just adjacent to the indoor training facility over there in the new baseball locker room. Alumni, guests, Canes 360 members, those tents will shut down at 4 p.m. So you've got this perfect half-hour break to head on over and grab yourself something, a nice snack. Food and beverage available over there at the GSW tents, again located in the parking lot beyond the right center field wall here in the ballpark. And while you're over there, you might just take a quick peek and check in on the baseball game, as GSW's baseball team is in action. Game 2 of their series against the 6th ranked Cougars from Columbus State. So a little bit more action on the diamond before you come back and settle in for game number 2 of our weekend set here. A reminder, these 2 teams will wrap up the series tomorrow at 1 o'clock. GSW, they're in the 5th inning over at the baseball field, moving right along. Started an hour after we did, and they're in the 5th inning. 2-1 GSW on top, so go over there and cheer on the Hurricanes. They got a 2-1 lead on number 6 in the country. we'll be back here for game number 2 in just a little bit. So the Hurricanes will fall to 22-13. They're now 11-2 here in the friendly confines of Lady Canes Field. And we hit this final button. Perfect. We had to go extra innings to get it done. Holy mackerel, this game 2 hours and 30 minutes long. That's a long softball game. Lots of hits, lots of base runners, lots of strategy. In the end, the 13th ranked Nighthawks from North Georgia get the series opening win 4-3. Loss is going to fall on Hannah Holloway. She'll be 10-4 this season. And the win, a complete game effort. And she battled all afternoon long. Kristen Davis improves to 7-2. Again, overall, Georgia Southwestern 12-13. They're 11-2 at home this season and 7-3 now in Peach Belt Conference play. North Georgia's 28-11. They are 7-8 away from home, so still under 500. So maybe we can keep them down there. Got to take the nightcap here in about 20 minutes. Peach Belt Conference record, they're on top of the conference with an 11-2 mark. We'll see you back here in about 15 or 20 minutes for game number 2. Leave it right here on the Peach Belt Conference Sports Network. Thanks for watching. We'll catch up with you again soon. It's been a great day here. Alumni Day at the ballpark. Been having a lot of fun. Why don't we throw the camera out there as we head out. That's where everybody's got to go, and it looks like they're taking advantage of those between break snacks here on Alumni Weekend. Baseball, softball, Alumni Weekend, ribbon cutting for the baseball locker room. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you back here in about 20 minutes. You've been watching Georgia Southwestern State University Peach Belt Conference softball on the Peach Belt Conference Sports Network.